A bill in the Tennessee General Assembly aims to put distance between halfway houses and schools. Good evening. I'm Latricia Thomas.
And I'm Josh Rowe. According to the bill's sponsor, this measure rose out of concern over a sober living house, which is less than 1,000 feet from Hickson Elementary. Back in November, a shooting in the neighborhood where the house is located caused neighbors and parents to raise the alarm.
The proposed bill would allow local governments to regulate the distance. Future sober living houses must be from schools if they choose to do so. But News Channel 9's Ja'Kai Spikes explains how this won't ease the worries of those living in that Hickson neighborhood.
Local governments may regulate these home operations, including applicable health, safety, and building codes.
Representative Greg Martin's bill would allow local governments to decide whether or not they want to require halfway houses in their county to be located at least 1,000 feet from schools or a daycare. Martin says this is the reason. Neighbors from this area around Hickson Elementary School contacted him expressing concern about the recovery home and how close it is to the school. Senator Bo Watson is behind the Senate version of the bill.
Neighbors had become increasingly concerned about some of the activity and behaviors that were going on at the halfway house.
A woman who lives in this home with her 4 kids lives right next to the recovery home. She says that she's concerned about what type of activity this is bringing into the neighborhood. When one of the members walked up to her front door, knocked on it, and then asked for a drug test. This is ring camera footage sent to us from a neighbor who claims her son was walking to school 3 minutes before that November shooting.
As soon as the neighbor began walking to Walmart, he shot him right in front of the elementary school and injuring his leg.
Sammy Hartley works with the Oxford House organization in Tennessee. He spoke against the legislation, saying it would violate the Fair Housing Act.
According to OHI's General Counsel, a leading authority on fair housing law, all 3 powers this bill would grant local governments are clear violations of the Federal Fair Housing Act.
But some residents told us they still worry about the future.
You won't feel safe in your neighborhood.
Especially since this wouldn't change where this recovery home can operate, only future ones.
Any house that is in relation to a church or in relation to a school is grandfathered in at this.
Reporting from Hickson, I'm Ja'Kai Spikes, News Channel 9.
The bill is set to be heard in committees on Wednesday. When we asked if Hamilton County was planning on using this new law to create that distance requirement if it passed, a spokesperson for the mayor's office didn't have a comment.